and we can get started with today's lab notes. I'm very tired. I've been at campus all day, and I literally mean that I got home 40 minutes ago. Thankfully, it's only like this once a week. So it's gonna be a rough semester on Wednesdays at least. But I'll be fine. I'll live. I'll just have to. Well, okay, yeah. This is what's gonna be happening from now on. But that is that I'm probably not gonna be doing anything else outside of lab notes on Wednesdays because I need time to decompress. It's just school, lab notes, and then time to myself for the rest of the night. Because I'm going to bed in like 5 hours, and I would like to some of that to be leisure time. Yeah, yeah, rough start so far. Both in terms of my abilities as well as the actual lab itself, because this is a gold door with split path. That's not good at all. Is the lab compass still allowed by GGG? We have not been notified that it's been banned or anything, and we haven't been told that people have been banned for it, so I assume it is still allowed. We haven't really altered anything about it that would, in terms of how it works, we haven't really altered anything that would make it a bannable offense. It is still only reading chat. That's still the only thing it's doing. It's still only reading your client.txt. It's not doing anything extra. What am I studying? I am studying mathematics. Officially studying mathematics. Yep, I hit the lever. There's a dark shrine. That's 2 dark shrines. Yep, math major. So basically the compass updates to new compass image once it reads a room you entered. Yeah, that's pretty much what it does. It looks in chat, it says, oh, you entered, right here, oh, you entered the sanatorium passage. Here, let me bring up the image of the sanatorium passage provided by SuitSizeSmall, me. Because if you're wondering how the whole spawn location things work, I do it manually. Like, it's done manually. That's not data mined or anything. That was a controversy a while back, and we fixed it. I'll say that. That was, for a moment, something that the GGG did not want, and they patched the game to the point where the log line that would allow us to tap into that was removed. So we completely removed the whole automatic gathering system, and it's been replaced with a manual system in order to gather that information, because that was a sticking point that GGG didn't like, so we tried to work around it. I did in fact email GGG about manually gathering that information, and they said it was fine because I was doing it by hand rather than data mining or automating it. Spawn locations are physically marked by me, and I can actually show it. I can actually kind of show it, if you guys want to see as well. Help with calculus? I'm currently taking calculus. I'm currently in the process of taking calculus. Like, you can see, this is what shows up for me. Like, you can see, like, this shows the entrance and exits, and the spawn points, and I select which spawn point to use, which is this one. So now that room has those spawn points labeled, and that is the image you're gonna see in the in the lab compass. No, that information is not, again, not data mined. Those are just images that we have made and kind of codified, and Future Code made those images and more or less codified them to the point so that when I select one of them, it just takes that and turns it into code and puts it on the lab compass. What if I knew about that before the lab compass and abused it to their advantage? Oh wait, no, okay, well, Jobish, the whole, oh, you're wondering about the logline thing. You're wondering if anyone else knew about the logline before Future Code made it public. I see. That'd be weird. I have no idea who else outside of myself, JP, and Future Code actually go digging in the client.txt to actually look for lab code. I mean, I hesitate to say who's that crazy. But I feel like there might be some people that are that crazy. Maybe a software developer who is from Ohio who got rank 1 every day. That'd be that's a very interesting thought. Hey, Insane Haney, thank you very much for the tip. It's very much appreciated. Hold on, give me a sec so I can actually load the message. I haven't had any prep time for today's stream. Thanks for lab notes and all that for GG mate party time. Thank you very much, man. It's very much appreciated. Glad I can help with lab notes. Cute size small. God damn. What have I done to myself? Oop. I'm guessing the key is over here, because I found the escort gauntlet, but not the key, so I'm guessing that's where the key is. That seems correct. Alright. Phase 1. Here in UK, calculus is never-ending, increasingly difficult topic. For you to say it's easy is ignorant. Well, I didn't say calculus was easy. I just said I'm currently getting it. I'm starting to understand it a bit more. I'm trying to keep the lieutenant out of my AoE. It's not it's kind of working. And unfortunately for me, I'm learning very quickly that there's a lot of algebra and trig when it comes to calculus. The problem, and normally, and actually, the thing is that makes sense and that's completely fine and that's how it's supposed to be. Problem. It's been like 2-3 years since I've taken trig or algebra, an algebra class. So, the basic algebra I'm supposed to know, it's not all back to me yet. I'm understanding the calculus, like, concepts, but I'm not understanding, I'm struggling on the algebra portion because it's been a while. Okay, so that's, yeah. I only need to find the puzzle and 2 more dark shrines, yeah. And Argus. What build do I run on? This is a Lacerate Slayer. I didn't want to play Cyclone, because I've done Cyclone one too many times, so I try to do, I'm trying out Lacerate. It's doing well so far on a 5-link. I keep forgetting to actually update my build commands to include this character and the Consecrated Path character. I need to update those 2 commands. Unfortunately, I took out some gems of the Consecrated Path character. But hopefully that's fine. I need to update the lab builds. Not only the lab builds command to include this character, but the builds command in general for my Dell builds. I might do that off stream. I don't know. Again, tired suit today. Any gold doors? First section was a gold door split path. Any side dark shrines yet? No. Considering we haven't done a side room, there are no side rooms dark shrines yet. That's a secret passage. I don't want to grab that just yet. I want to tag this room first. Trig is painful. Oh, the identity trig mechanics, literally. Oh yeah. Freaking, there were, my professor used a lot of cosines in like the second day, and I completely forgot about the law of cosines. Here's my general stance on math in general, and why it's my major, and why I'm also considering majoring in education as well. The number portions of math isn't the hard part. The hardest part about math is getting down the logic, and the setup, and the problem solving. Problem solving is probably the sticking point, I guess, when it comes to math. Working with numbers, remembering identities, that stuff isn't the worst thing in the world, because there are plenty of ways to work around numbers, and the identities, that is unfortunately a bit of memorization, and people handle that differently. But the main struggle comes down to the problem solving. Knowing where you're starting, knowing what you have, or looking at what you have to start with, knowing where you want to go with it, setting it up, and then knocking it down. That is, in my opinion, the problems that people end up hitting in math. Like, actually, like, doing math isn't hard, it's just, problem solving is hard. Because my older brother, he's having, well, yeah, we're both kind of having issues in calculus right now because we're taking a calculus class together. However, he said he's also taking chem because he's a bio major, and he's taking chem, and he's having like no issues in chem. He's just straight up having no issues with chem math. And he's like, oh, I can just, yeah, let me just, all right, we're done. But when it comes down to calculus and this, like, setting things up and understanding what's going on, it's like, okay, where the heck am I going? I'm kind of getting my feet planted. I'm starting to finally get my feet planted, like, second or third week of calculus, but it's still a struggle. I'm getting there. It's taking some time, but I'm gonna get there. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mark the weapon. It's sword and shield, but I got it. He spent 12 semesters finishing that course, goddamn. Give me your science student with course heavily focuses on math, everything about logarithms over the summer. May feel stupid. I might find differential equations. Okay, here's the thing. We haven't done differential equations yet because, you know, third week class. We're getting through limits right now. We're about to approach derivatives. Here's the weird part. I took calculus in high school. It did not count for college credit though. So I've taken calculus before. So I remember limits, I remember derivatives, I remember differentials. I don't remember how to do them. I remember doing them, I just don't remember how I did them. But I remember at some point in there I hit a point where like, yeah, this is totally fine. Like I did it in limits, derivatives, and differentials in both an actual calculus class. That, again, I didn't really have an issue with. I also did it in a physics class, which I had some issues with, because physics was a different beast. Okay, this room is just empty. I still need to find Argus and a puzzle? Yeah, a puzzle. How old is my older brother? He is 2 years older than me. He is 25. Is single variable calculus, got it? Yeah, for right now, single variable calculus. Calculus 2 is gonna be a different situation. That's feature suit problems. Oh well, hold on, let me rephrase that. If I pass this first class, that's feature suit problems. He'll deal with that next semester. Spread differential was done in high school. It was done very briefly. I'll tell you that it was done very, very briefly. That was one of the last things we did, and we did not hang around on that subject very long. Not doing forward transforms yet? Nope, not yet. Again, first semester of calculus, so starting off with limits. We're about to get into derivatives. Why are X 110 chaos today? Don't ask me. I am not keeping up with my Path of Exile. I have not been keeping up with my Path of Exile at all in terms of what the heck is going on. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. Not 100%, but good enough. Hey, there's the floor puzzle. Fuck. This is a side room. I also did not mean to mark that trip gauntlet. Okay, fire, lightning, cold. Nope, that's lightning. Fire, lightning, fire, lightning, cold. Okay, sorry. I got very confused because my wings were blocking one of the floor panels. I'm like, oh, what am I stepping on? You know, is this strange that I think if they made that room, if they made the tiles in that room bigger, it would actually make it faster? Like, it sounds dumb. It's like, well, don't make the room bigger, then it takes more time to actually physically walk over the tiles because the tiles are bigger. It's like, but you can actually see everything easier. So rather than having to step, stop, you can kind of just, like, go. I feel like that would happen. Physics can go away is too hypothetical. He has headaches. Honestly, physics was really cool. I remember really enjoying physics because the best part about physics is when you actually solve the problem or solve the equation and whatnot. Well, at least the way my teacher in high school did it. He would give us a problem and we would solve it. Then he would actually like do the problem like in IRL. Like the whole I remember the one thing I remember was from Angular Momentum where we had to predict what would happen if a spinning wheel was hung from a leash, like a dog leash. Like if you just hung a dog leash loop at the end, and you put a spinning tire into the leash, what would happen? Because on paper, when you do all the math out, when you math it out, it looks really strange. Because it's like, wait a minute, the tire stays in the leash and stays upright like this and spins. Because you'd think if you just put the tire in there with the peg, it would just like flop off because, you know, gravity. But no. When the tire is spinning, it actually holds. Because the tire is spinning, it actually provides, I think, enough. It was like either torque or enough momentum so that the tire would stay upright and spin, but then it would actually start rotating and around the leash itself. Like it looked really weird that a tire with two pegs was hanging from a leash and not like flopping onto the ground just because it was spinning. Like, doing math like that and seeing it actually, like, work out was very, very interesting. Being able to, predict... Well, being able to predict where a projectile would land after you shoot it was also kind of cool, because that's just satisfying. It's like, let's see if the math checks out. Then you shoot, like, a tiny plastic ball. It's like, yep, the math checks out. Stuff like that's always nice. Okay, I have a problem. I don't know where Argus is. Yeah. Ugh. This is an issue? Yeah, that's just the silver door. Alright. Yeah, the gyroscope, yeah. It was just really strange. I was like, seeing the picture, and it's like, seeing the physical objects in front of me, and it's like, this shouldn't work. Let's look at the math. Oh, this actually works. Let's actually do it. Oh, it worked. Huh. Physics. The room I was just in was towards the bottom right, in the room right before Azaro. Okay. Let me grab this screenshot. I feel obligated to rerun this area. I feel obligated to rerun this area to look for Argus. Yeah, bike tire physics. That was probably, yeah, that is probably the physics experiment that stuck in my brain the most. I'm trying to think of other ones. Like the simple one was, oh, found him. Crisis averted. It's okay, everyone. Don't panic. Stop panicking. Stop. Alright. No need to panic. Argus has been located. What was I thinking? Physics experiments. Like, oh yeah, if you're sitting on a stool that can spin, and then you like have like a string with a weight on it attached to your head, and you start spinning the weight around your head. Which direction are you gonna spin on the stool? And that's basically like a helicopter. You're gonna spin in the opposite direction of the thing you're spinning above your head. Which is why helicopters have rotors to counteract that. If memory serves right. Alright, and this is just Blaze Sanctuary's good. Are there gauntlet puzzles with the... Wait, with the moving thing with it? Worth it? Oh, the escort gauntlet. Oh, the escort gauntlet. The thing where you have to guide, where there's the yellow circle and you have to guide it. It's only worth it if there's a key behind it. It's gonna be annoying and slow, but it's worth it. Anything else, probably don't do that. Yeah, escort gauntlet. It took me a while, but I got there. 17%. Woot. Oh, lab. Thank you. I need to pick up some stuff. Yep, that's how I'm gonna build my map pool. I just need a couple more of those, lab. Okay. Let me deposit some more of this. Let me organize these a little bit. Since I'm about to pick up a whole bunch of, low quality gems. I would like for the gems to be separated so I know which ones are which ones I GCP and which ones I need to sell. Alright. Let me go ahead and get these lab notes made.